Hey guys, Ryan here for Bender Wins. Hope everyone's doing well today. Here with your daily free picks. So good morning to everyone, guys. Figure I get today's card out nice and early to everyone. Hope everyone had a great weekend. We have a medium busy day today. We're heavy on a few games, okay? So I'll go through that. I actually have 4 different bets for you guys in free picks today. All in one game. So we'll get to that in a second, guys. We're going to do a little bit of math and a little bit of education. Yeah. All right. Before we jump into it, guys, we had a pretty busy weekend, top to bottom. Yesterday, not the busiest card we've ever had in NFL, but Saturday was a very busy day. Crushed soccer this weekend. Absolutely crushed soccer. We finished the weekend overall after, I think, Saturday, Sunday, I want to say we had 26 games, 25 games, 26, I think. Our net result was down just over half a unit after all of that. So, I mean, that's a lot of work and a lot of sweat for to give up half a unit. Turnovers were just not our friends. Google Caesar's Palace getting crushed, and neat article come up. Last couple weeks, public's been hitting. It happens every single season. So it is what it is, right? You deal with it, you move on. Saturday, I should say, not everyone finished down 6.7 units. A lot of people did have an overall winning weekend if they did the sprinkle on the money line, because we did hit, like I mentioned before, some pretty major underdogs won outright. Illinois plus 24 won outright. New Mexico plus 20 won outright. Rice plus 23.5 won outright. And as I always say in Masterclass, guys, when we're betting these dogs in football, doesn't matter if they're plus 1 or plus 273. We're sprinkling on the money line regardless. So, and same goes for NFL. All right, guys. So, we had a busy week ahead of us. I got a lot of stuff going on here. Masterclass educational video number 15 comes out probably today. I'm shooting for today. It'll almost certainly be today. And that's on live betting. So it's a long video. It's 40 minutes long, and I basically give my secrets to live betting. Step by step, tell you how to do it. The 8 rules I have for live betting. And so if you guys are interested in that, along with today's card, benderwins.com. I'm also developing a sports bettor's guide, basically a guide to the best practices. All the great questions that you guys ask me day in and day out, I've taken those and compiled it into like a really kind of simple thing. So I'm going to be sending that out in Masterclass as well. And maybe I'll see about going through some of those with you guys on here as well. Maybe just do like a video just based on the best practices, just so everyone has that as a tool in their toolbox. All right, so today, guys, I have 2 hockey plays for you guys, and we're going to go a little bit heavier than we might normally go on these because I like the bets, and I'm going to walk you guys through the math, and then you make your own decision, okay? I've already fired at this one. Masterclass, I have 2 plays in the football game. I have 2 NBA plays, and I have 1 additional hockey play as well. All right, so I'm going to start off. I'm going to walk you through what we're doing here, guys. I have 4 plays, 2 of them 1 unit plays, and I have a couple half unit plays as well. So some of the plays, little on the riskier side, but the math supports it. So I'm going to tell you guys exactly how I played it, swinging for a bit of a home run here. I'm going to tell you how I played it. I'm going to tell you the math behind it. You make your own decision. If you want to just bet them straight, if you just want to bet one of the games or one of the picks, that's up to you guys, okay? I'm just telling you how I bet it. So I'm going to walk you through this, guys. I'm going to give you the picks. I'm going to give you the math behind the thinking, how we get there, how we identify the value, how we decide that we're going to play a parlay on a game, which we are going to do today. We're going to play a parlay, and we're going to take a half unit stab at the puck line as well. So in order for us to win all of this, we're going to need a fairly specific result. However, there's a number of ways that we can win 3 of our bets. So, yeah. I mean, potentially, well, there's a lot of ways we can win 2 as well. but potentially we could win all of them, guys. I have a prediction for a score, which I normally don't do, but I do have a prediction for a score in this one. And yeah, we'll go from there. All right, so let's jump into it. Starting off, guys, NHL, we are going to go 1 unit on the Dallas Stars minus 128. So we're going to take the Dallas Stars minus 128. We are going to bet a half unit on the Dallas Stars puck line. So that's a minus 1.5. They have to win by 2. So Dallas Stars puck line minus 1.5, half a unit, plus 190. All right. Now, counterintuitive to that puck line, and I'll explain this. We're going to bet Dallas and Columbus. There we are. Drew a blank. Dallas and Columbus under 5.5 minus 125. Okay, so Dallas and Columbus. I always write Columbus like Colorado, and that's wrong. There we go. Dallas and Columbus under 5.5 minus 125 for 1 unit as well. Now we're going to take Dallas and we're going to take under 5.5. So you're just betting Dallas in the money line under 5.5. And we're going to parlay that for half a unit. So this is not a sprinkle. This is an actual legit bet. We're going to go under 5.5 in Dallas for half a unit at plus 221. Now, let me talk about a couple systems I have on this game, guys. There's my video done being uploaded there. Perfect timing. Anyways, all right. So let's talk about the systems, talk about the math, guys. Dallas, I have 6 systems on it. Okay, now some of them duplicate systems, but the best system I have on it comes in at 64%. So very, very nice system. On the under, I have 3 systems. Okay, 55, 57, and 68%. And the 68% is a super system. So again, they're 2 strong correlating plays. Okay, now with Dallas, guys, I have one of the system indicators. It's a smaller sample size, higher, 66%. So when we start talking about, 64, 66, 68%, we are talking about a significant long-term edge over the books. And we want to take advantage of that. But let's talk about the math of it, because you guys know I hate parlays, right? But there's certain circumstances where you can use them to your advantage, and this is one of them. So let's take a look at this, guys. And let's not go with 68 and 64%. Okay, let's back that off. Let's say that both of them will come in around 60%. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to back that off. We're going to say the odds that both of these games will come in, both of them, at 60% is 36%. There's a 36% chance based on 60%. So again, we're using a conservative number here, which you always want to do in sports betting. Using that conservative number of 60% for each game coming in, that means about 36% of the time, both of these games will hit, okay? Now, when we go to our implied odd calculator, which is our good friend in sports betting, that tells us that the implied odds should be plus 178. Well, you can see here that we're getting 221 on our parlay. So in fact, we're getting plus 221 on our parlay. It should be plus 178. And that plus 178 is basically saying 60%. And I actually think these games potentially could come in higher. Okay. Now, in terms of disaster, okay, disaster strikes basically, look, Columbus wins the game 4-2. That's a disaster for us, okay? The odds of A and B at 60%, both not hitting, is 16 times out of 100 or 16%. So 16% of the time, both these games will lose. And in that case, we're going to lose over 3 units on these events. However, the math, the numbers, and everything suggest that we have a much better chance of turning a good profit, guys. I love situations like this. It's why I do it a little bit heavier here. It's why I don't mind taking a parlay. It's why I don't mind taking a shot at Dallas minus 1.5. Now, we have a dream result. There's no question about that. We have a dream result. Our dream result, 2-0, 3-0, 3-1. That's our dream result. 4-1 even. If Columbus gets 2 goals, we cannot win everything. Okay. And again, there's a good chance that they're going to get 2 goals, just given the statistics of hockey. However, guys, again, I feel like there's a good enough edge in this game where we can take advantage and we can still win some money either way. Okay, even if even if Columbus does manage to score 3 goals, okay, Dallas could still get 5. Even if Columbus gets 2 goals, Dallas could still get 4, and we could still win all of our bets. But I mean, really, at the end of the day, if Columbus gets 2 and Dallas gets 3, then we're right back there winning 3 of our 4 bets. Okay, so I've done the math. It checks out. You guys can figure out exactly how you want to play this. Again, there's a 16% chance, and that's, again, probably on the high side based on where I think this come in, but there's a 16% chance of complete and total utter collapse of these bets. And there's a decent enough chance that, we're going to get a couple of these guys, and we're going to swing for the fences. A 36% chance that, a parlay comes in here. We'll swing for the fences, guys, and we'll, rely on our well-rested Dallas team to get it done. All right, guys, one last thing to mention. There's steam on both. Dallas and the under. 2 steam bets. Dallas under. Not mine. It's not in a book that, I don't think it's in a book that I use. But anyways, I'll tell you right now, really quickly here. Oh, no. Okay, so one of them, they're both not mine. They're definitely not mine. One's at Pinnacle. One's at Sugar House. I don't use Sugar House. I do use Pinnacle, but that's not mine. It's earlier in the day. So that's it, guys. There it is in a nutshell. Again, some good value in tonight's football game. I have 2 plays there in Masterclass. I have a total, I have a side, and then I have 2 more plays, NBA, and then I have another play in the NHL. BenderWins.com, guys, $99 a month gets you my full card every single day, plus all the Masterclass educational videos, including the new one that's coming out now, Masterclass 15, live betting. And I think you guys are going to like, well, if you join Masterclass, you're going to like that one. It's a really good one. And and soon enough, hopefully this week, my guide to betting sports like a pro. We'll call it that. The guide to betting sports like a pro. Sounds better, doesn't it? All right, guys, that's it for us today. Thank you guys very much. I really appreciate it. And as always, guys, have a very lucky day, and bye for now.